G'day, Dean. How you doing? How is it going up on the Gold Coast, mate?
Excellent. Yeah, we've been very busy actually. How about
Oh yeah,
yourself? How's things?
yeah. I'm great. What's the temperature up there? It's September. What is it? 30 degrees already or not?
No, it's 20, beautiful 26, I think it was today, 25. It's getting hotter already. So we had our
Yeah.
1 month of winter already, and now it's
Uh,
gone. So
right. Okay.
it's beautiful, beautiful. Paradise,
So,
yeah.
so where are you at there? Where's is it? Is it a pub? Is it a cafe you're sitting at?
Yeah, so they've just opened up. It's a bar. It's a tapas bar. It's called the Rusty Barrel in
Yeah.
Varsity.
Yes.
They live music. It's a really good vibe here, actually. I love it. So
In
uh,
Varsity, right? Okay.
yeah, in Varsity, just in Market Square. So you can
Okay.
just it's tucked away, so it's nice and private, and yeah, it's awesome here.
That's
Good
not
food,
gonna.
live music, that type of thing.
It's not gonna be nice for you. You're not gonna work anymore, mate.
I only come here after a sale, and
Yes.
then that's my permission. So
Okay.
that'll just make me work harder.
Have you told them that your Keanu Reeves brother, younger brother, or not?
No, that's a
M-
secret. It's top secret.
may score some free food.
We'll see. I'll try that one. I'll see if I get anything.
All right, so tell me a little bit about that market. What's up?
Well, it's been very busy. So obviously, when COVID first landed,
Yeah,
beginning of the year, we had a bit of a hiccup. I think
yeah.
everybody did had that, and we had a bit of a market fall then. But
Hmm.
since probably the last 8 weeks, it's just accelerated, 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 accelerated. It's just going crazy now. So we are seeing a lot more confidence in
Yes,
buyers coming up. A good mix of people, actually, a good mix of people. We had quite a lot of people from Brisbane coming in.
yes, yeah,
They're looking at Gold Coast now for an investment opportunity, or even just a lot of the feedback that I've been getting actually is that it's almost like a safe haven here, in that people can't go overseas to travel anymore, so they're looking at local options. And Gold Coast has always been, we're the capital of tourism, so it's a beautiful city here. So there's a lot of people coming here and really enjoying the city, I think, and that's been really helping to make people think, okay, well, it's probably a good time to buy in here.
yeah,
There's quite a lot of value compared to other cities, so yeah, it's always been driven by that. But we're also seeing a lot of young locals buying as well. So the banks have obviously tightened up on their lending criteria a bit, but despite that, there's a lot of people still doing very well in this
yes.
COVID period. So the banks are more than happy to lend, and that's definitely giving a lot more confidence into the consumers. So on the flip side, in terms of people looking to sell, that has been very slow, if I must be honest. It has, in terms of the number of sales so far this year, we are at about half of last year. So that beginning of the year, obviously we had a bit of a hiccup, but now we're looking into an accelerated period. So it'd be very interesting to see. We're coming into a peak selling period now, a peak selling and buying period. Sorry, so that'll definitely be interesting to see how things will go. My prediction is that it will go very well for the next 2 months.
So you were saying that the main market is now Brisbane people, so it's no longer the Sydney people, obviously, because they can't cross the border. But sales are
That's
still
correct.
happening on Zoom and virtual, wouldn't they?
Yes. So we're still seeing. I still get quite a lot of requests from people from Melbourne, people from Sydney. I mean, that's been predominantly where a lot of our buyers came from prior to COVID, but with the border restrictions, they're still looking to buy though. A lot of investors have typically bought without even coming up to see anyway. So
Yeah.
it's nothing much has really changed. It's probably more so that because they can't get here, we've been doing a lot more virtual inspections and taking people through virtually, and that's been exciting. Actually, it's been very very good, and we've had a lot of confidence in people buying
Yeah, which actually does
that
save.
way through us. So yeah, it's been great.
So it does save you time now. You just send them the video or the virtual tour, is it?
No, I prefer to do it live. I prefer to take them through, because people, when you go to buy, you're always going to pop up with questions. So I prefer to take them through, and they understand who I am, and they can ask any questions on the spot. And that's definitely helped a lot in terms of helping them make that decision to buy across borders. So
Yeah.
yeah, no, I
Uh,
prefer to do it live actually.
which is a bit of a good human touch that your sellers really should know. You're not interested in making the process easy for yourself. You just want
No,
to
not
make
at all.
sure that the process is easy for the buyers to buy. That's nice.
Yes, no, of course. It's not about me. It's always about the seller and the buyer. So
Yeah.
anything that I can do to help that's definitely what I'm after.
Any good story you can share, mate?
Well, just to give you an idea, just talking about the acceleration that we're getting in terms of how many people are looking. I just uploaded a new property that we've got for sale. It's a beautiful acreage home. You might have seen it, might not have. 3 bedrooms, but anyway, it's a wonderful home. I uploaded it on all the portals at 7 o'clock on Tuesday night.
Yeah.
And within 10 minutes, I had 5 inquiries, and I had 3 phone calls at 9 o'clock at night, 9:30, and another one at like 9:45. So I was about to get ready to go to bed, but then I was like, okay, I got to work now. So, but since then we've had 53 inquiries within 12 hours or something crazy like that on that one. So it's definitely exploding. Prior to this, we sold another one over the weekend as well. Not this weekend, but the weekend prior. Had a similar sort of showing. Actually, we had 35 inspections, 4 offers, and so
Right.
yeah, it's almost going back to the peak market that it was last year, but even further. So I think it's been just flat out. My phone hasn't stopped ringing.
I mean, I'm a bit surprised that as a young bachelor, a lookalike of Keanu Reeves, you go to bed at 10 o'clock at night. What are you doing, man?
No, 10 o'clock onwards is top secret. That's I'm sleeping.
Yeah, you are the most wanted bachelor on the Gold Coast right now. So it's not possible
No.
that you're hitting the bed at night 10.
Well, I don't know. We'll see, I guess.
So what's the kind of median price right now to buy around Varsity and Robina?
In Robina, we're looking at 730 is the median. So it's gone up
For a
about
house?
5 for a house. Yes. And in terms of Varsity, it's actually quite similar, around the 6 mark. Varsity actually hasn't had too many sales in houses. So there's only been about 56 sales in houses this year.
Yes.
So that has been a bit slow. So the data's a little bit skewed there because Robina and Varsity, you've still got $500,000 houses, and you've got 1.5, the bigger houses too. So until we see a little bit more data, I think it'll make it a bit more concrete. But look, overall, we've seen good growth in both, about 5% in each.
Yes.
Since in the last 12 months. So
okay.
Despite hiccups. Yeah.
Any good story with sellers?
Well, we've just gone under contract, obviously, on one that I was just telling you about before, and they're looking to make that move now to go towards Miami, and very excited to be able to help them out through there. And they're first time selling, so it's always exciting to be able to help people like that. And the journey is always a bit fresh for them, and I love working with people like that because sometimes people have bad experiences selling, and it's a shame to have to try and help fix that, if that makes sense.
Yes.
So it's always, I love working with first timers and just making sure that first time they get it nailed, and then they don't have to worry about it in the future. So yeah.
I actually do like Miami. I reckon it's probably undervalued, and it's probably the most Gold Coasty kind of town to me. It feels like beachy and young. It's probably going up now, Miami, wouldn't it?
It's already skyrocketed. Yeah, it's just going it's going crazy. Probably since about 2 years ago when Burley took off, Miami took off as well.
Right.
The whole coastline, almost Mermaid Beach, Mermaid Waters, Burley Waters, and then Miami. All that sort of coastline in through there. It's just exploded. I mean, there's so much to do around there, and the beach is the best in the world. I'm convinced of that.
Yeah.
And it's just going crazy. So Miami is seeing a lot of condensing now. Has been for the last 2 or 3 years. Duplexes being built on 400 square meter blocks, that type of thing. It's just so much demand. It's going absolutely crazy. So my clients, it's been their dream to be able to walk to the beach to Miami and walk their dog there. So
they might get to meet Mr. Anthony Robbins from the US whenever he's here. He's here 5 to 6 weeks a year.
Yeah, he is. So they might not. He's a busy man, so he's surrounded by thousands of people. Have you seen the latest one that he did with the screens?
No.
When he did his last one, I think he had it must have been at least 2 to 300 screens all lined up like this. Because of COVID, he's obviously had restrictions,
Yes.
and he's going through from screen to screen. Yeah, like, doing his stuff. So it's amazing to see everyone adapting to how things go.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'd love to meet him one day myself too.
Yeah. Well, you're smiling a lot more with COVID, mate. What's going on? I thought that the border closure up in Queensland would stop a lot of things, but obviously for your business, it's gone to the next level.
Yeah, no, of course. And look, it's definitely shifted, I think, and it's forced a lot of businesses and business owners to adapt. And from my experience, what I've seen is that those that adapted have actually done way more than prior to COVID. So look, real estate did get hit hard, and our industry got hit hard, and there's a lot of people that quit real estate or couldn't continue doing real estate, which is a shame. But we've made sure to just keep at the forefront for our clients, because there's always people selling and buying. So we need to make sure that I think it was a good wake-up call actually for real estate, because I don't think technology is quite implemented the way it should be in the industry. And this has been a good wake-up call to say, hey, we should be doing live videos, and we should be taking people through in different ways, and what can we do to help this process, because it was a bit outdated, I think. So I think it's been great. It's been awesome, and I've been enjoying the challenge, and yeah, it's been a great lesson for my business as well.
Yeah, I think that potential sellers would see straight away the level of care that you actually put through the process.
Yeah,
no doubt about you.
that's credit to mum and dad. That's one thing they slapped into my head from a young age, is that they're both natural sales. You've met them, Thomas, obviously. They're just both naturally caring people. So that's just rubbed off on me, I think. So
That's
yeah,
nice.
I've always wanted that in my business. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. Hey, listen, so if the market's been halved over the last
Mm-hmm.
7-8 months, would you say
Yes.
that as of September now, we may actually double? Because people seem to maybe push back a little bit on their life, but they keep on wanting to live their life. Therefore, it's
Yeah.
probably going to double in terms of speed over the next few months.
That's what I think as well, actually. That's why I was saying, it's been accelerating in the last 8 weeks. And so from 8 weeks ago, it was slow a bit, but then it just kept going and going and going and going. So yeah, I think in the next 2 months, probably all the way up to Christmas, I think, because it's just been that crazy. But yeah, I do think so. I agree there. I think we'll see. We might even catch up to last year just in these next 3 months, I think. So it'll be very interesting. And yeah, we'll keep an eye on it.
Mate, thank you very much for your time. We catch up next month.
Thank you, Thomas. Yeah, I'll touch base then. Thanks.
See you, big man. Bye-bye.
Have a good one. See ya.